Hello and welcome. Gotcha.
Excuse me?
Hello and welcome to another of my matches.
Well, it's not one of our matches.
Sharur.
What? No, you're not supposed to say my username.
Oh, that is true. You never do. Okay. Hello.
Hello. Okay, so welcome to what is in fact the Dominion League 64, Season 64 I Tier Championship Finals, which you could probably tell from the title and didn't actually need for me to say, but I've said it nonetheless.
In case you can't read.
That's true, yeah.
Then that's
or
what it
see.
is. Yes.
So
I'm here again. Hello.
Yes. We are I'm once again joined on commentary by
Trove, who was very freshly, finally demoted.
Oh no!
And I'm okay. I worked through all of my emotions regarding that, and now we're gonna commentate this.
That's right.
So they are off to the races, but just the basics. This is the finals match, so it's first to 3.5 with Fox as the higher seed going first. Fox did not indicate any preference for pronouns, and belCavendish goes by she, it, technically.
Yeah.
And Fox, this is their third season. belCavendish has played 9 seasons so far and has played in G and H tiers.
All this research.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh, there's this very naked.
Yeah. So I like the fact that Fox has picked up some dungeons. I think that's gonna be good here.
Yeah, you have an abundance of villages. You have draw. You have the outpost.
Confused. belCavendish just picked up a mill on 5. I think,
oh, really?
Yeah, I think they may be overvaluing the victory points here.
Yeah.
I mean, mill is a fine card, but you don't need to win the mill split or anything. I would certainly take a hunting party. Yeah, they did it again. Fox took lab over hunting party, which also I think hunting party is just the better version of lab, especially here with no thinning.
Yeah,
lab is fine. I mean, you're not gonna regret having a lab in your deck, of course, but
this is turn 8. Shouldn't they also have picked up an outpost by now?
Oh wait, okay. I thought Fox had picked up 2 dungeons, but actually they've each got 1. Outpost. Well. So
or
if
is
you
it because there's no trashing? It's actually
no.
But
I do want outpost. It's just that I would want at least 1 hunting party before I got outpost. I think that makes a big difference with the lab versus hunting party thing.
So yeah, we would not have bothered with the mills. We would have gone for better draw.
Well, I might have opened with a mill. I think I would have opened mill dungeon, which is what Fox opened.
Interesting. Why?
Yeah. I want to hit 5, but I don't want to have to add a silver to my deck on this board. I want to there's already enough stop cards. Mill is a good card at hitting 5.
Yeah.
The single mill, additional mills don't really do that much, but the first mill is good at hitting 5 in the opening shuffle.
Maybe I find mill to be a frustrating card. Maybe that's just individual preference. I could see that. So Bell got an outpost, that's nice. They both each got an outpost, that's good. Bell could use an astrolabe, I guess.
I mean, they've already picked up some astrolabes. I would not.
I think that was Fox. I don't think Bell has one.
Oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't play with astrolabe here. I don't think. I would just get a festival.
Interesting.
For my plus buy.
But astrolabe over silver, surely.
Yeah. But I would have just taken a second dungeon, actually, on that 3.
Okay, now we're getting some labs. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shouldn't that have been dungeon? I don't
I
know. Maybe it
understand
doesn't make a
playing
difference.
mill before dungeon, but it is awkward to have discarded like that.
Yeah.
All right, well, discard the dungeon. Yes, okay.
This was a very successful outpost turn.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would be curious to know what the reasoning is, or thought process is behind laboratory over hunting party. Like, if it's not just like not understanding what the card does, or if there's some other thing going on there. I definitely, I can definitely understand how like hunting party would like, if you, especially if you hadn't like encountered it before or something, would not seem obviously better than laboratory. But
yeah, I remember I taught my mom what hunting party was IRL, and it was it was a lot of fun. She finally got the hang of it, but it also slowed the game down a lot.
yeah, it's definitely not a fast card to resolve IRL.
yeah. All right, well, Buttfugs is definitely hitting price points here, but still sticking with lab over.
Silver over like
party.
I would have liked to take a minstrel on that 4. Like, even if you're not playing any terminals with it, which you probably aren't, though you could certainly pick up a sculptor and do things with that. But like the fact that like just discarding the bad stuff and top decking the good stuff is value just by itself.
Oh, why did we not draw on there?
I mean, maybe they just wanted to make sure they would hit 5. There's, although I don't know how you would fail to hit 5 with the mill in hand. So yeah, I don't know.
This could be a hunting party. It's gonna be
that particular I'm willing to call a mistake. We haven't actually seen yet so far in this game.
Yeah, so it would have been better to add another draw card.
Yeah, for sure.
Preferably a hunting party, but lab would have also been better than gold.
Especially if you don't have any plus buy. Which I believe they don't. Like, gold is just not helping you do anything without plus buy. Like, in theory, with plus buy, like, if you have enough draw, sure, maybe. But, I mean, you don't, but if you did.
Yeah. So this is another great turn for Buttfugs. Buttfugs' deck is coming together, maybe because they have 10 labs now?
They do have 10 labs.
That's wild!
Yeah.
Bell, you needed labs.
Well,
or like a hunting party.
Parties.
Yeah.
But sure,
but like draw cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let your opponent get 10 labs. Unless there is better draw.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd let them get 10 labs if it meant I had 10 hunting parties, but
yeah. You could use a nice.
Oh, interesting.
But
okay.
Fox, we were talking.
So they're not unaware of the fact that the hunting party is draw, perhaps. They just think that lab is better.
Yeah. Yeah, so Buttfugs should not have a problem hitting outpost on all of their regular turns.
They could still miss it with just the one hunting party. It's like,
and with no trashing.
There's enough uniques in the deck. It's possible. Like, they didn't draw a deck here.
It's true. They
I
still
think,
have like 3 labs down there.
I mean, they should,
dungeon.
Regardless of that, they should still win this game going away.
Just go, yeah.
Yeah, just keep. If you just buy province and a draw card every turn, even if it's only the regular turns, not the outpost turns, like, you're gonna be, you're doing great.
Yeah.
Like, your opponent already bought a duchy.
Yeah, so this is nice. You have the 2 dungeons that you can alternate, so that's
it's actually possible that you would want maybe like one more dungeon to be able to play going into your outpost turn, so that you have 2 dungeons to start the outpost turn.
This should have been safe to play the hunting party, right? Because they had coppers, estates, and silver and hands.
Yeah, I assume it would have just discarded everything.
But it's fine too. Like if you
they left one
stay safe.
potentially bad card on top of their deck with a dungeon in play, so yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it would have let them hit double province. I'm not even sure that double province for them would have been better than province hunting party.
So bel. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, I mean the deck is just
still
like
has
if the lab was a hunting
yeah.
party, right? Then
Yes.
the odds of you dudding are a lot lower, but it's still it would probably still be possible.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the problem with having taken several silvers too, is that you get like that's adding another like stop card unique.
So here again you would have. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. So yeah, obviously bel's deck lacks the draw.
Bud found all their labs.
Bud found all the labs.
Bad order.
Is it?
Yeah. They just discarded a province.
Well, they shouldn't have discarded the province.
Oh, they should have not stopped here, is the real issue. Like, I don't know. They didn't play the dungeon. They could have played the dungeon, that they didn't.
True.
I also, yeah, I don't really want to pick up another silver there, but they've been doing that pretty consistently.
Oh, sad hunting party. But this is another province, so we're...
Yeah. No, I mean, they're fine.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, I don't like the estate buy. That's completely unnecessary. Your opponent is down by more than 2 provinces already, and they don't really have the capability to hit. They really generally don't have the capability to get a province, let alone 2. I mean, I guess, you know, if you put aside like how good your opponent's deck is, and you just say, okay, they have an outpost, so if they can get like a province, then a province and an estate, they could at least tie. But realistically, they can't do that. Their deck is very bad.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the outpost. So optimistically we are going to double province. Oh, we can already well, can we? Yeah, okay. So we can end it here.
If you discard the
just end it here.
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
We've got...
It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. All right, so game 1 goes to the Bud folks.
Pretty convincing win there. And this is first to 3.5. Oh wait, actually, this is bel comes before Bud.
Yes. All right. Bel needs to... Amazing. Do you think...
That is, I wonder how many times I've ever gotten 14 like lab-like cards into my deck in a single game. It can't have been very often.
All right. Do they... Maybe they have like less card levels? Because I'm just wondering why there are no landscapes.
Nah, it says card pool level 10.
Oh, that's right. I can read.
I mean, it was a reasonable guess. It was a reasonable guess for sure. I just GG factorial. Don't know. All right, so we've got Lookout Fortune Hunter and Double Amulet. I don't really love either of those opens. I think I would have preferred
Amulet
probably
Lookout.
Yeah, Lookout Amulet.
Yeah.
But Fortune Hunter Lookout does give you a reasonable shot at like hitting Old Witch while still trashing, which is nice. But belCavendish goes for gold over Old Witch.
No, Bel, no.
Yeah.
Let this be what you take away from this match as no gold. Not never, but
rarely.
Not right away.
Rarely do we want to buy gold, let alone early in the game. Yeah. And certainly we want to get Old Witch.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I wouldn't like go barge first on my first 5. I'm not sure about the Old Witch.
100% go Old Witch.
Can you tell the listeners why?
Because,
me included.
because it gives out curses.
Okay.
It's a really strong cursor because it draws 3 cards, so it cycles back to itself faster than, like, for instance, a regular witch would.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is more likely to miss shuffles as a consequence, but the net effect is still, you know, like, even when it does miss the shuffle, it will tend to like create a short shuffle, so you get back to it fast.
Oh, I see. So the gold was because of the Fortune Hunter, presumably? Oh no.
Perhaps.
No.
Oh, this is very early in the game to have 2
already.
provinces. This is I do not think that this is going to sustain itself at all.
No, so
it is notable that there are no villages on this board. Like, there's lackeys. I guess you could call lackeys a village, but it's more like a, I don't know what you would call it exactly, but there's no traditional villages.
A temporary village.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I mean, I would definitely also be wary here. I don't think I would have gone for Old Witch as my 5. I would have gone for Barge. But yeah, I would have definitely tried to pick up more lackeys, and you don't need to province that soon because you're going to junk your deck basically, and you're not going to be able to sustain that.
See, I don't know that I would actually ever pick up Barge here. Really? I might eventually, but like, I want a 1 Old Witch, possibly 2, and then like I don't really have terminal space for Barge. Like, you can add lackeys and get villagers and do that, but it's pretty awkward because like the lackeys in your deck are not good. Like, there are times when getting getting villagers from lackeys like works super well, and I'm not going to say you shouldn't ever gain any lackeys here, but it's awkward because you never get to a point where it's like, okay, now I can play these other terminals without spending the villagers. So the question to me would be, like, do I ever get to a point where I want to swap out the Old Witch for Barge as my terminal, or do I just play with labs and markets and outpost? So
Buttfox is probably doing more what you wanted to do.
Certainly, like, in the sense that they're like trying to thin and stuff like that.
And picked up an Old Witch.
Oh yeah, I actually didn't catch that. But I like I said, I don't like the double amulet opening. I think that's like, you don't have the terminal space to make that really work.
Oh no, we wanted to next turn that Barge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of terminals left in your...
It is. Okay, they take a gold here. I don't think I understand that.
I don't know. It seemed reasonable, I think, from their point of view. Like, I can see why you would think.
Well, okay, no, you're right. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. I think if you're going to take the gold, you should play one of the amulets and trash. Because they had 7 coins.
But then they don't have villagers, so
yeah,
I think
I know,
it was more like
the thing is, like, you want to be able to. You just want to be. Oh, I don't think they've built enough to go in for provinces at this point.
Yeah, I can see this going to Bell.
Yeah, I think it will, if that's what they're doing. Like, you need to get like labs and markets and an outpost, and And if you just stop now and buy province, you're just playing from behind without really any like catch-up potential.
Yeah, and you're gonna just basically help your opponent win.
Yeah. Please do not buy. Okay, outpost. Okay. So we had a little deviation from the plan, but now we're making progress. Yeah, that should have been a next turn barge. You gotta, like, as Bell, you gotta like try to have your deck be spiky. You're not spiky.
I know.
Like, you're not going to consistently hit province anyway. So like if you have the opportunity to like set up, I mean, I guess they did draw the lookout and then trash a curse and discard some copper, and that, or a copper, and that is nice. But you don't. Maybe they knew that was going to happen.
Unclear. But I think they're just well positioned the way they play it and the way their opponent plays it. They have enough time to just pile out the provinces, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the world where Budfox wins this game is they get the 2 last provinces, that puts them at 18. They give out a couple of curses, and then they like out Dutchy their opponent by 3. It's going to be pretty difficult. They do have the outpost to help them out, but I just don't think that they've built enough. Like, they only have 2 labs.
Oh, why? No.
No. If you're going to play the lackeys anyway, then you might as well play the lookout, I think. And now I think this is just over.
Yeah. Don't take the estate. You don't need it. Okay.
Yeah, agreed.
Would you... I think as Bell, I guess I would just not play here and just go into the next shuffle. Save my 2 villagers.
I mean, you can play 1 lackeys without doing that. I guess the question is, do you want the lackeys in your shuffle? I think you may not.
Interesting.
I'm not entirely sure about that, because they don't have many other terminals in their deck, but 3 lackeys is like more than they can play in addition to their fortune hunters, so no, they do decide to skip. But yeah, I mean, they're playing fast enough that it's hard for me to track, but it feels like Budfox spent too much time trashing with the amulets relative to building up like the actual power of their deck. Could they not have bought? Did they not have plus buy there?
Well, I mean, here's their market, so
anyway,
no, they didn't have plus buy.
And that's game.
Yeah. All right. 1 each.
Oh wait, that is start with a lowercase b. Okay, I did not mess things up.
Yeah, still, I don't know. I feel like if I just like look at the, sometimes I just like scroll to the end of a match of like when you do commentary or when you play a match or when like someone else plays a match to just like look at the results, and then like just looking at these results I'd be like, I have no idea who's who, because it's like it would have been better to like just like the log does it, right, and just do the next letter, because I don't know like who of those is...
It's unambiguous.
But it's not the most helpful it could be.
You just have to check.
Okay. We still are without landscapes. Something's going on there.
Yeah.
We have to pay attention next time.
They didn't like remove the landscape slots, I don't think.
I hope they didn't, because they're not like, it's supposed to be like league rules, and
right.
As the rules chair.
To be fair, I am not the rules chair of Tier Champs.
No, but the Tier Champs rules are the league rules.
Right.
So, and you are.
But that's not. It is not my. I have not made any decisions about the fact that that is the case.
No, what I'm asking is, like, surely it's not in the league rules to say we play without landscapes.
If you,
unless you like both agree on that.
Even then, I don't actually know that it specifically provides for that option to remove all the landscape slots. Like, you can turn the card pool level down, which would have that effect, but not only that effect.
Anywho, so Swamp Shacks looks nice here with caravans if you get those.
So we get Bud Fox gets to open Counterfeit, which is great.
That's nice.
Bell opens Silver Caravan.
That's also nice. I agree with those
open
openings.
Caravan.
Why? What would you open?
Courier probably. Caravan just doesn't do much in the opening.
What do you build? Build.
Yeah, but I don't know. Courier is. I think like I want to hit. I do want to hit 5, get some counterfeits, and Courier is going to do better for me at that. Don't like trashing the silver here. Well, okay. I mean, you just rebuy it. Like, I mean, it just doesn't do anything, right?
It's true.
Like,
you could have just gotten the caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could have bought a 5, like not trash the silver and bought a 5.
Yes.
I mean, if you don't want to buy a 5, that's fine. Like, you can do that, but like, it just
more journeyman, more mining village, or journeyman counterfeit, or
I don't know who has 2 counterfeits, but whoever doesn't should probably get another one. 2 silvers.
No.
Ugh, yeah.
No. At what point do you start getting swamp shacks, or do you think we don't actually need it because we have journeyman mining village?
Swamp Shack's caravan is nice. I would get some Swamp Shacks probably. I mean, I guess it depends on how long the game lasts, but
Bella's not like I'm gonna gain one of everything.
Museum
except
points.
For journeyman and mining village.
Gotta get them museum points.
Yeah. Just name a state.
Curse.
Or province.
Ace of Spades.
I don't think that's possible.
That's
okay, so Belle has
point.
2 counterfeits.
Okay, well at this point, Bud does not need another counterfeit anyway.
True. You could go swamp. Why?
I don't understand the counterfeit. Like I would have rather just picked up like a messenger or a courier for more payload.
Don't play that journeyman maybe.
Why not?
Because we don't want to draw our good cards off.
I mean they got through
enough.
Like
time for journeyman Bell. You can do it. Yay! Wonderful.
Not enough mining villages and swamp shacks gained, I think, relative to the number of journeymen. Well, this is severe duration imbalance.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So usually what we want to do with the duration cards is we want to, if you have like 5 caravans and you play them 2 one turn and 3 the other turn.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's necessarily essential. They're going to counterfeit the counterfeit? No. Okay.
Why didn't we counterfeit those silvers?
Well, then you don't have any money in your deck. But wait, what Swamp Shacks? We need
Swamp Shacks is really nice now.
It is, but like we need payload pretty badly.
True. Yeah.
I would have, if you want Swamp Shacks, just messenger Swamp Shacks or something. Swamp Shacks isn't that good for your opponent.
Yeah, this is gonna be a province. It should be another village in Journeyman.
Yeah, okay. There's really not been enough mining villages gained here. Especially because, like, at the end of the game, popping the mining villages will be very strong.
All right.
Yeah, this is, as you can see, a little bit too much on the caravans. There's one reason we didn't need other swamp shacks.
Could gain a figurine.
Oh, I wouldn't get figurine. I'd like courier or messenger, just like more action payload. And work with the swamp shacks. Okay, don't play any more caravans. Just play the swamp shacks.
Yeah.
We're gonna overdraw again.
We are,
like,
which is why I thought
overdraw.
maybe figurine would be nice. So you have more buys.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's.
You can buy coppers for your counterfeits.
Messenger would let you do that too, but would give you more coins and doesn't require as much draw.
True. So now it's a race again. But Fox is in the better position to win the race.
Well, Fox certainly has the stronger deck. Question is, are they going to be? Is it stronger enough that they're going to?
Well, they should not have problems drawing, whereas Bell just, I think, but they trash their only gold, so it's questionable if Bell can even easily hit province again.
Right. Yeah, no, right. That's certainly true. It's just Bud Fox, meanwhile, does not have a lot of payload.
True. And Bud Fox needs to have more payload than Bell.
Exactly.
Well,
that's not quite gonna do it. Well, no, if they trash silver, but then, yeah, okay, that does exacerbate the problem we were talking about.
Yes. And Bud Fox...
If Bud Fox does counterfeit gold silver here, do they hit 18?
Well, they should trash the mining village. Yeah, that would have been it, I think.
Yeah.
Because that would have been like 4, and then you have 7, and then you have 5. So that's 16, yeah, it would have hit, yeah.
Do they Maybe still have there. It? 1, 2, 3, plus 6.
Not like this.
Okay. But would they have? I think probably. You get another coin from counterfeit. You get two more coins from counterfeiting gold rather than, how much did they have? 13? So you get 1 extra coin from counterfeiting the counterfeit, 2 extra coins from counterfeiting
clutch here gold for Bell. So wow. All right, they might just run away with this again.
Yeah, Bud Fox like missed their best chance to win the game.
Trash it. Yeah, you just like
you have to trash the mining
I see
villages.
Why Xerix is like, nah, I don't like the mining villages.
I think it was pretty straightforward in this case.
Maybe.
I mean,
they still have
I think
this.
He has a point. Like if you could choose at the beginning of your buy phase or something, but
right, they should still. Oh no, they can because they're player 1 and they need.
The problem now is
they don't have enough buys, and
they don't have
and not enough.
Well, no, they have enough buys. Counterfeit gives them enough buys. Maybe they do have it anyway.
Oh, that's
1, 2, 3, plus 6 is 9.
Plus 4 is 13.
Plus 6 is 19.
It's
okay,
not enough.
Is it not?
It's very close. No.
Oh no, because they need the double duchy, right?
And estate.
20. Yeah. Right, like last turn was better for this than this turn is going to be.
It's very close though, so and it's unclear if Bell can even province still. So
it's true. It's true.
It's not over.
Okay, getting another silver doesn't really help because this turn you got 2 duchies.
This is already it.
You know that Bell is not.
Bell already has it. Wow.
You know that. Well, I was going to say unexpected. you know that Bell isn't going to.
But now, maybe she doesn't because
she just
now the courier doesn't hit
her discard pile.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wow. Okay.
Okay, but what I was going to say is, Bell isn't going to double duchy, right?
Yes.
Like she's either going to province or she's going to single duchy, which means that you are going to gain 3 points on her, which means you don't need as much the following turn, which means the silver that you just added doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was.
Can you go to edit table, please?
Yeah, it's there.
Fascinating. All right, so Bell pulls ahead, 2-1.
Yeah, that was definitely Bud Fox's game to lose.
Something must be up. What is
them.
like? I don't understand this. That's very, very.
It's pretty unlikely.
Unlikely, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, well, I'm sad. Okay, so we have.
When you said I am, I was just like, I am Strumpf, and this is the Dominion League Weekly Podcast.
This is the Dominion League Weekly Commentary with my best friend. Yeah. All right. Okay. So we mourn the lack of landscapes.
I think maybe we can do better than Bureaucrat
Nave, I have an important question for you. What is your Jetpunk name? I want to be friends with you on Jetpunk. Just putting it out here. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Anywho, okay, so I like the moneylender.
Oh, you for sure want. Yeah, you for sure want moneylender. 1 silver in the open looks good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want modify for estate trashing on my first 5.
Yes. And then, like, in the long term, doing some mastermind. Oh, we don't have plus buy.
No, it's true. You still want. I mean, you can still get multiple provinces with modify, especially with mastermind. So they both go for Lost City.
Okay, that's good because I had looked up Knave, but there were like multiple Knaves, which is probably why you're Knave 13. But okay. Thank you.
This is interesting. I think they just don't care about the Lost City drawing their opponent a card. I mean, you kind of.
I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? It's like if you want the Lost City, or would you just ignore Lost City?
Oh wow, we've just.
Bella's just.
You might, right, because you have Menagerie draw too, and you can like modify your estates into menageries, so it's pretty nice. Yeah.
And someone's got a province.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, where were we? Cut purse.
We were just talking about like, would you ignore Lost City? And I was saying I might because you can do menagerie draw.
Oh wow! Look at this moneylender. This is gonna be another province for Bell. I think this is pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, the
pow 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 pow. We do encourage the trashing, so
yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't think I've ever seen a masterminded moneylender before, actually.
All right, is Buttfuck's going to buckle under the pressure and double province?
You have moneylender and modify. It's
you can't double province. Never mind.
Come on, Knave. Gotta believe in the menagerie. You can turn your estates into menageries.
The menageries.
Just get some inns.
Well, we'll
or
see.
mill the provinces with modify.
Menagerie. Don't buy Feed'em.
By bureaucrat.
Don't. Oh, port. Yeah, port. By a bureaucrat.
I mean, they don't actually have any terminals that they need to combine with it, but you know, whatever. In doesn't draw your opponent a card. Come on. And it gives you more terminal space to play your masterminds, your modifies.
So that was Bell's last copper. Are we going to buy a gold or a province?
apparently we're buying a province and not worrying about the fact that we literally cannot buy province going forward. Oh, somebody, okay.
All right.
I think Bud Fox has sufficient actions to play the remaining terminals in their deck.
Correct.
So...
Gain another menagerie?
Yeah...
Or is time running out?
Honestly...
Oh, no, time is not running out because Bell can't actually.
Yeah, I would legit consider Bureaucrat here as Bud Fox. Specifically, I would consider modify a state into Bureaucrat and buy another modify. You can modify the silvers into 5s.
What silvers?
The ones you gain from Bureaucrat.
Yes,
and the attack could actually be relevant here. I would actually consider this. I don't know if I would do it, but I would consider it.
You would have some thoughts about it.
I mean, the other card that can give you more gains is port, because like you get 2 of them, and then you can modify the ports
into golds, and then you can modify golds into provinces.
Correct.
It all makes sense.
Correct. It is more efficient than trying to do it from silver. Yeah, but that is not the long game plan. Although they do have a mastermind in play. I could believe that they're gonna just win this turn. Possible. Do they have 8 coins if they modify the gold?
No.
Yeah.
They do not.
I mean, they'll have 3 coins from the moneylender. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
But they can also mill province. Like they can modify Oh, but they still don't have 8 coins. They needed the bureaucrat. Oh, they have cut purse. That's right. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's some other source of coins here. Okay, so they can just win if they can draw.
First, you gotta cut a purse.
But if they, well, I guess belFox doesn't have a modify, so it's not like they can get 2 provinces anyway. So if you don't make it,
but you do. So
but you do. Yep.
Will the belFox see it?
Yeah. Modifying province to province is definitely not.
It's not intuitive.
The most intuitive thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
Well, just don't get a duchy. Okay, so you could have... What we wanted you to do was to trash a province to gain a province, and then you would have been back at 20 points, and then you could have gained the last province.
Bought the last province.
Bought the last province, yeah.
That being said, if Bell... But... Knave, come on. Kill me here. You can mastermind the port rather than the menagerie, and then if you had an inn, you could discard the province before you play the menagerie. Okay, so Bell actually does not take province. Which Bell does not have a modify, so... Oh, no, it is not safe for belFox to take province.
No.
Unfortunate.
Oof. Rough, rough, rough. No. Unfortunate.
Eat food would be my recommendation, DZ.
Eat rice. You do eat rice, right?
So they choose not to play the modify. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, modify, like, estate and just draw would have very likely been fine, but not guaranteed. So
here you will have it again if you draw your modify.
But this time they have 2 golds, so they don't need to do it with the province. right? They can just trash. But they didn't draw the money lender.
Yeah.
So they do need to trash the province.
But
will they see it?
I don't think so. Oh, hello. Nice. Well done. Good job.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes. All right.
All right, it's 2-2.
Money lender's in the trash. That's a good point.
Oh, that's right. They did. Yeah. They trashed that.
All right. I am glad we did not have to see Bud lose 2 games in a row that they very definitely should have won.
I remain upset about this lack of landscape.
This is wild. Like, I feel like we must be missing something here.
Yeah. Right? But like,
the landscape slots are on. They have landscapes in their ban lists. Like, the card pool level is 10. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Me either. Maybe we should post that somewhere, like in the.
I mean, there is some chance that it just happens, of course, but
it's just super duper unlikely. Okay. Anywho.
Yes, it has, Nave. Every game has been landscapeless.
Yeah.
All 5 games.
The 5th in a row.
They don't have the complete sub. Can we have seen all these cards if they only have silver sub? Or whatever it's called now?
But like specialist is from allies, right? So that has.
Yeah,
I thought that was the card pool thing.
Yeah, you can set the card pool level higher. Like, that doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
In answer to Ancient's question.
Yeah, I don't know what the core sub is.
So we get a plaza opening from Bell.
Which we don't like.
It's fine. I mean, you want to hit recruiter, right? So then the question is, like, how best do you do that? Maybe double silver is better. It probably is. Well, they go for replace.
Yeah, Buffux has 2 recruiters.
You hit through smugglers and prey. No, Knave, no. That's what villains do.
Villains.
Yes, that's an extremely villainous line. Oh no! Bell goes straight in for the replace cursing. Oh, I'm rooting for Bud Fox. I'm sorry. That's not okay. That is highly villainous. Yeah. Highly villainous behavior. And to be fair, I don't think it should. Oh no! Treasure Trove.
Well, it's where you have to feel like you have to get golds for your replace.
Yeah, but we're not. Well, first of all, they don't have a replace. They have 2 recruiters.
What
they have 2 recruiters. Yeah, no, this is too early for Treasure Trove. I do think Treasure Trove, like at some point, could be relevant.
But
not when you have this much copper in your deck.
Yeah, this isn't the point. Do you think cities
3
are
recruiters?
ever
okay, well that does help.
Going to be activated?
No, I don't. I mean, should they be activated on this board? Yes, because you have specialist. Well, or should they at least get to the point where like you do the activation dance or whatever? But I don't think that the way that they're playing that's going to happen.
Oh, can we talk about smugglers though? I never quite know when it's good to gain.
Yeah, smugglers is rude like that. I would like part of the problem with smugglers here, right, is you have somebody who's Bell did just get a recruiter, but like if your opponent is playing money, then obviously smugglers gets a lot worse.
Yeah.
But other than that, I would totally play with smugglers here. Like, there's so many good cards to gain. Like that, your opponent is.
You can always gain copper when your opponent played a treasure trove.
I will note that 100% of the time that happens, you can also gain a gold instead.
For the record, Sharur just shot me a very loving look. I'm like, yes, you understand the game.
Yes. So it is also notable that the only plus buy would come from activated cities. Although with replace, and smugglers and specialists. There's no lack of gains.
Hmm. Ooh, go specialize that recruiter.
Yes.
Twash, twash, twash.
Trash, 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 da-dun, da-dun, dun. Trash, 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 da-dun, da-dun. Trash your coppers, dun-dun-dun. Trash your coppers, dun-dun-dun.
Looks like we have to gain some more coppers to be able to trash them.
I think that's gonna happen.
All right,
Yeah.
so Butt Fox is off to the races.
Yeah, this is honestly like this is like a pretty solid deck that they've built.
Yeah, well, we probably wouldn't have specialized
I would not have
Trove there.
No,
but
no, I would not have done that.
You're very well set up with your abundance of recruiters.
But needs replace. Oh, that's definitely true. Yeah, yeah, they definitely should be playing with a replace.
Yeah, but they're not going to.
No, I don't think so.
Please don't play the Trove. Okay, fine. If you must.
Insist.
That plaza could have discarded another copper.
Yeah. So Belle does just go ahead and take province.
No, she didn't.
Oh, sorry. Does not go ahead and take. Right. Oh, sorry. What I meant. Got mixed up. But Belle probably should have taken province because there's no real way for her to come back if Bud gets that province.
Yeah.
Like, you do have to replace, but.
Is she gonna replace Plaza into Duchy? What do you think?
Looks like it. I think you just blow the coffers on another duchy. There's just no sense waiting. Not that it's going to matter. Second replace, I mean, I would at least.
Smugglers.
I don't know. Maybe three replaces is like too ambitious. Well, and I guess you have specialists, so you don't really need more than. Oh, right now, I think it doesn't matter.
Oh, Belle, no.
Like the game is going to be over.
It is over, in fact. Yeah. All right. So, Butt Fox back in the lead.
Indeed.
And has match point here. Can we look at the edit tables thing again? Yeah, it doesn't really. This is highly. So it probably has to do with like the subscription, right?
It's a good hypothesis, but
But then, like, you know better which
I don't.
Expansions come with.
I have no idea. I've never paid attention to what's in what sub or what the card pool levels are.
No, I mean, no, it can't be card pool because card pool is at 10.
It can't be card pool by itself. It could be the subscription thing.
No, but you know which landscapes come with which expansion.
Sure.
I thought the subscription was about expansions.
I think it might be based on card pool level. I think the core subscription only goes up to level 5.
Oh, okay. So these are.
But like,
we can just.
I mean, okay, I know. So I was gonna say like there was Mastermind in a game, but also for some reason Mastermind isn't actually that high level in the thing.
Oh, there's collection. Oh, I like this.
So 5-2 for Belle does not look very
You open
nice.
collection and you're happy.
No, I mean,
No? So the core subscription is the simpler half of the cards.
Yeah.
And the complete subscription is all the cards.
Right, but the question is, what's in those card pool levels?
Yeah. Is there a way to find out? Is what I would like.
I don't. Yeah, probably there is, but Somebody made a presentation about it at one point. You might be able to find that on the Discord. I missed what Belle did. In fact, open. She opened Corsair.
Okay.
Oh no. Corsair does not look like a relevant card to me here.
No.
I would certainly have preferred to open Collection.
But okay, so what would you have opened
On the 5/2?
Yeah.
It might actually be Collection. Like nothing
You're
else.
a good one.
Well, nothing else. It's just like there's nothing good to open. You could just open Crucible Nothing. That would be the other option. And maybe that is actually correct. You know, actually, I think it's Crucible Nothing.
Or 4/3.
For 5/2.
What?
For 4/3, it's Crucible Silver.
Yeah, I was like, why no silver?
These Corsairs, I mean, I guess if your opponent is going to play with silver and gold, but you sure don't need silver or gold here.
No, you don't.
I mean, you get the silver in the opening, sure, but like after that, like there's no reason to touch either of them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, there isn't. You can buy Village on 3.
Don't buy a province. Buy a collection.
Somebody did get a collection already.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I get the thought process there behind Double Village, but I want a 5. Either another collection or like a Bazaar or City, or even just like Royal Galley or Farmhands or something would be better. Or also, you probably want to play with 2 Crucibles. Not that that was necessarily the time to buy the Crucible, but...
Yeah, so this is nice for Bud Fox to activate Diplomat.
Well, I mean, they have 2 villages in hand, so I think it... Oh, and they also had the Corsair.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
But... Flirtatious.
Maybe you are more flirtatious. It's not like I haven't noticed, so you're not flirtatious whenever I happen to be spectating a match with you. But that's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's great. Another collection.
I definitely do want more than one collection. It's okay to smell good. Oh, I get it. Like aromatic.
Everyone calm down, please.
I don't know what's happening or why it came up, but anyway. Yeah. To be fair, timing when to buy the next collection can be a bit tricky, especially when on a board like this where the build is kind of slow because the thinning is low. Like, keep going for Village Diplomat. I do understand the thought process, but I would also like some Royal Galleys.
Yeah. And more collections, just more collections.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. Like on 7, it does feel bad to buy collection because you float 2 coins. There's the province.
Yeah.
I think
we want to build more.
I think Bud Fox should be fully capable of winning this game without ever buying province. I don't know that that's the direction that they're going to go, but I think like there's
look at this
plenty of
beautiful
points to be had here from just collection.
So now we definitely want
interesting.
Maybe it's like collection province.
I sure hope not. Collection. Okay, I don't know why we're taking farmhands over Royal Galley when we don't have anything to set aside with farmhands. But other than that, it seems a little like Belle is buying that collection is like not their strategy lacks focus.
Yeah,
oh, do we just float a coin and then buy farmhands? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, the farmhands on gain ability is you can set aside an action or treasure that gets played at the start of your next turn, and setting aside a copper means you don't have to draw through that copper, so you're gonna not spend that coin anyway.
Yeah, but still, like,
or here, if you were gonna buy a farmhands, you could set aside the diplomat.
Very clearly in the lead is going to win this game.
Yeah. What are you all talking about? I don't ever have clickbait titles, but I do put silly things in the description that nobody ever reads.
That's not true.
As far as I know.
No, I think everyone reads it because that's like exactly the one line that gets picked up by
sometimes
by the bot.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes it gets cut off, but yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what's gonna be the in which this term, right? In which there are accusations. Unfounded accusations.
Was there an accusation? I don't. Usually I make it something about the actual match, but...
What? Don't be silly. But Fox on their way to become the season 64 I champion.
Yeah, Bell did just pick up a couple of cities, which, like, you know, abstractly, like, makes a lot of sense. The cities are very close to being activated, but...
I mean, as Bad Fox, you can also just deny that, like, for another turn.
Well,
not it's
Bell
gonna
can
matter.
activate them,
okay.
but it's just that, like,
aggressively lowering.
By the time you get back around to the cities and stuff, like,
yeah,
it's something that would have been a good idea to keep an eye on, like, kind of from the outset, right? But,
yes. Yes. And now all Bad Fox needs is.
I don't actually think that it's good for Bud Fox to be reacting with the diplomat. Because
I think it does not matter.
No, it doesn't. But, like, it's still just something to think about. Like, the fact that you have so many villages, you're never going to need to activate diplomat, like, unless you have a starting hand that doesn't have any villages in it. Like, you know, 12 actions, 13 actions, like,
it's not enough. We need more actions. We have 2 more terminals.
Look at this deck go. Indeed.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We're gonna trash a diplomat.
Of course we are.
That'd be optimal.
Well done. Well done, Bud Fox. Congratulations on...
Oh no, they didn't optimize their VP. They could have bought 2 4s.
It's fine.
I actually think that cost them the match.
You mean style points wise?
Yes.
All right. Congratulations to our I champion, Bud Fox.
Yeah, well played. I actually think, like, I would say that, you know, relative to my expectations for people playing at this tier, Bud Fox outperformed them. They had some stumbles in a couple of the games, but it looked to me like their thought process was pretty consistently good in terms of, like, how to approach boards, even if, like, some of the tactical stuff was not, like, quite there.
Yeah, and Bell, I think, just went for money and victory cards too early. So there's definitely, I mean, there are boards where money is, like, the sensible thing to do, but mostly it's it pays off to build a little bit.
Yeah, I think, Bell, like, if at this level of play, if Bell is playing against other players who are trying to build, and like the way that Bud Fox was, but they're making more like it's the same kinds of mistakes that Bud Fox was, but more of them. And that's why they're not in the I championship, then I can see how Bell would end up winning a lot of games, because if you just, it's like one of those things where it like a given level of play, like if you like adopt like a simpler strategy that's in theory worse, but where the execution is easier, then you can end up beating somebody who's doing something that in theory is better, but they're not able to like make it work. And we did see that in at least one of these games. Maybe arguably both of the games, but certainly one of the games, like where Bud just like straight up had the win, on the with the counterfeit stuff. So I can see why that would work, and how that okay, noted. How that would like enable Bell to be winning a division and getting into the championships. I guess I mean, it's possible that depending on what they're looking to do in Dominion, that like they're better off with that approach, right? But yeah, if you want to climb like significantly up the ranks, or just like significantly improve like overall play, then yes, I agree that like not playing money so often and trying to make more use of the full board, and trying to avoid taking so much silver and gold like would definitely help.
That being said, thank you for commentating with me. Congratulations to both players on promoting to H tier. Thank you for playing in the I championship. And that's all from me.
The I championship, which is part of the tier championships, brought to you by Trove.
Well, by Jorike and Timoke and myself.
Mostly you.
That's not true.
Totally true. All right, yeah. And thank you everyone for tuning in, and we will see you all later.
Bye.